Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited, and today I'm doing Extremely Rare Cards Edition for you guys. Last month I did Baddie, and a lot of you guys liked that, so I said, oh, let me tackle another rare card. This is one rare card in the World Championship set that I haven't acquired, and I finally did, and I said, oh, I really want to show it to you guys. The only problem is it's pretty basic when it comes to the real world things, because all the match winners that I have are very unique, and most people never seen them before. But the card that I'm going to be showcasing is Firewing Pegasus, the super rare from the World Championship set. I also plan on showing you guys an alternate camera angle so you get to see my Firewing Pegasus up close and personal, so you can see it says World Championships, because I don't know if I bring it all the way here if you could really see the World Championships that well. The one thing I love to do on my Yu-Gi-Tubing channel is showcase rare cards and show off my collection, because I am one of the very few Yu-Gi-Tubers that's an actual collector. Not many collectors exist in the Yu-Gi-Tubing community. I love to showcase really rare cards because it's one of my favorite hobbies in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is to collect really old vintage cards and then showcase them. In 2005, it was GOAT format, where a person from Greece won King of Destruction EX6, and the second place winner got Queen of Fate Eternia, and all the attendees got Firewing Pegasus from the World Championship set of 2005. Firewing Pegasus is a fire attribute, level 6 beast, 2250 attack, 1800 defense, a heavenly stallion soaring through the skies on crimson wings. Beautiful. The one other thing that I have to state about Firewing Pegasus, because everyone would see Firewing Pegasus and be like, oh my god, I have a super rare just like this. But Firewing Pegasus came out twice. Firewing Pegasus came out twice as a super rare. This is the original World Championships, and these were actually illegal to use back in the day before it was actually printed, so everyone could play it. But this card also came out in the PRC1 EN005 edition. So that other version is the one that's like 50 cents. But this one originally came out, and when I saw it on eBay, I've always saw it here and there, but I never really ever picked it up because it was just not on the top of my to-do list. But Firewing Pegasus was a part of 4 normal monsters that were before the match winners, which was Cannon the Sword Mistress, Senjin, Firewing Pegasus, and Ciaru. But people know this because I have documented both Cannon the Sword Mistress and Ciaru. I've tackled both of them. The only one I haven't tackled was Firewing Pegasus and Senjin. Senjin is the last one that I need to get, and I will pick up Senjin at one point. So if you would like to see Senjin captured where I showcase another World Championship prize card, please don't forget to like the video. And it's iconic to see, because Firewing Pegasus was basically the Tendy card that was given out to all the people that were at the World Championships. The fun quality also was that GOAT format was wrecking house. So GOAT format was basically what, when I look at this card, I think of GOAT format from 2005 with fucking Metamorphosis and Scapegoat and 1,000 Hours Restrict up the wazoo. So it's iconic, because looking at this, like, I always appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh cards that have such a story behind them. And that's the one thing I like about prize cards that many people don't really get, because people say you spend so much money on the cards when you can't even use them. I can't use this card, but I love thinking back and remembering 2005, and I played Yu-Gi-Oh ever since I was a little boy. I played Yu-Gi-Oh ever since I was 10, so looking back at a card and thinking about a completely different format, completely different realm of Yu-Gi-Oh, it's just iconic to me, and it's just special to me, and I get to hold a piece of Yu-Gi-Oh history. And I always say that for the people that also just want to make sure that it's real, it's Asian English, and that's how you can tell these cards are real, because Asian English. Because if this was the other one that I told you about, the PRC1 version, it would just have the regular Yu-Gi-Oh logo back, but it doesn't. So that's how you can tell these cards are real. The last thing I'll tell you about this card before I put it away, I have to get a 4-screw case for this guy, because I need to get, because lately I've been picking up more and more prize cards, so I don't have enough screw down cases to put them all in. I sadly didn't get this one factory sealed, because he does come factory sealed, but I didn't really want, like I said before, I'm more of a fan of the match winners, because the match winners, in my opinion, are these vintage, beautiful cards that no one's ever seen before. That's what makes them really special. But this one, I would have to, like, let's just say, like how I showed you guys, I have to really get into the situation and explain, like, this is a prize card, but there's also a super rare that looks just like this, so you have to explain it to the people so that they get it. Now, the funny little story with this is when I went to buy it, like, I saw one seller that was selling it for $200, but he also had to make an offer, but I was half and half with it. I was like, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. And I offered him $120, and he declined, and he said, would you go any higher than $120? And I said, sadly no, because I really don't care that much. I mean, I would love to get it, but it's not on my top to-do list because I could save up for anything and buy any prize card. You know, this is just happened to just pop up in my new listings. So I said, would you take 120? And then he said no. And then literally the next day he was like, okay, I'll take 120. So I said, well, you know, if you're desperate enough to sell it, I'm desperate enough to buy it. So, okay. I mean, in the end, I get it for a good price. And in the end, like, I have another prize card to add to my vault. So, yeah, this is me now documenting Firewing. Pegasus is now a part of my clique. I now have another prize card to add to my edition. So maybe when I tackle my next top 25 rarest cards, you will see Firewing Pegasus grace that list. Thank you guys for watching. I'm always greatly appreciated anytime when you guys watch these because I love doing these, and this is probably my favorite segment to make. So outside of that, like I said, like the video if you haven't already. 800 likes is always my goal. I always like to strive high. Leave comments below if you had one prize card in Yu-Gi-Oh! What would it be? If you could pick any prize card to have, what would be yours? And don't forget to subscribe to Underground if you're new. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Have a great day. Like I stated 100 times before. Bye.